mamá que iba a regresar y nunca regresó, entonces...
Now, the children they left behind are searching for answers.
I spent thousands and thousands of hours searching for them.
And yearning to know their Saudi fathers. Jared Morrison is as all-American as they come.
You want to say a blessing or want me to?
No, I want you to.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this delicious meal you've blessed us with this day. We ask you to help us to have a wonderful day.
A Washington State Guard and full-time insurance agent, he values God, his family, and hard work.
All right, what do you want to do first?
I would like some...
But from a young age, he knew he was different from the other kids in his white, working-class town.
So my full name is Jared Aljasser Morrison. My father was a student at Portland State University in the 70s, as well as Clark College across the river in Vancouver. He and my mother met at Clark College when she was a student there as well, around 1974. And they fell in love, and they dated for a while, and my mother wound up pregnant with me. And upon hearing that, I think my father had some challenges or some fear, and they eventually split up, and he went back to Saudi Arabia.
His mother told him he had a father in an Arab kingdom.
Here, obviously there was some attraction. They started dating, and according to my mom, they decided to go steady, right? Not see anybody else. He spoke English very well. He was very educated. He presented himself very well.
A deep desire to know his Saudi father grew into an obsession to find him.
When I started looking for my father, the first attempt was when I was 12 years old. My mother woke me up about 2 o'clock in the morning. I remember her dialing international information and trying to navigate that. And then you fast forward 20 plus years until the beginning of 2000. That's when I picked up and started searching for him again. I spent thousands and thousands of hours. It took me a couple of years. Ultimately, I managed to get my father's cell phone number in Riyadh. I'll never forget, my heart was just boom, 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 racing. It literally felt like it was beating out of my chest. He finally says, "What do you want?" So now here's my chance. Here's my chance to give him my sales pitch, right?
After initially denying paternity, he finally admitted Jared was his son.
I said, "Mr. Aljasser," I'd never addressed him as father or dad or anything like that. So I said, "Do you have any desire or intention to ever know me?" And almost as if I asked you if you would like your steak rare, it was just very matter of fact, "I'm sorry, but no." All of a sudden, the only thing I could think of is my mom telling me when I was 12 years old that I could be setting myself up for a psychological punch in the nose. I was so shocked. It literally, I felt it physically.
Jared's story is one of many. In Guatemala City, 10-year-old Sami Al-Raji Cheng is answering the call to prayer at a local mosque. It's his only connection to his father.
Estaba acercando un poco a la mezquita porque quisiera aprender un poco de árabe para, por si algún día puedo hablar con mi papá para poderle hablar. Mi papá se llama Sulaimán, yo no me sé sus otros nombres, también quisiera conocer sus otros nombres. Él es de Arabia, yo quisiera poder hablar alguna vez con él porque no pasé casi que mucho tiempo con él. Creo que yo nací a los 2 días, se fue a Arabia, mi mamá, le había dicho a mi mamá que iba a regresar y nunca regresó, entonces...
Sami's father, Suleiman, was studying on a scholarship in the USA. He was part of a Saudi government program that paid full tuition fees and a living allowance to students abroad. While at university, Suleiman met Guatemalan student Mandre Chang. They began a relationship and talked about getting married.
Our relationship was good. We didn't have any problem. And suddenly I discovered that I was pregnant. Then he decided to go to Saudi Arabia. He said that he will travel for 2 weeks, that he is going to go to visit his family.
Mandre's pregnancy was complicated. She felt desperate and alone. Contact with Suleiman was intermittent.
I consider myself to be a strong woman. I don't usually cry, but in that period of time, I cried a lot.
Suleiman eventually returned to the States and acknowledged baby Sammy, changing the birth certificate to include his name. But he told Mandre he didn't want to be in Sammy's life.
He said, like, no, I'm sorry, I will start in here and you will be doing your life with the baby.
Mandre has not heard from Suleiman since. Without financial support in the US, she returned to Guatemala to be close to family. But Mandre can't register Sammy as a Guatemalan citizen without Suleiman's involvement.
Sammy is illegal in Guatemala. It was difficult for me to register him in school because they always ask for his father's signature. I have to pay a fine.
The blog caused a sensation in Saudi Arabia, featuring on news reports and talk shows.
Well, we're meeting in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Jared begins to explore a land he's only ever dreamed about.
Looking at the Arabian culture through Western eyes is beautiful. What's in here? Oh, wow. I'm still learning about the different cultures within this country.
Jared, so tell me about that experience last night.
It was absolutely amazing. I met my cousin, and he came and picked me up at the hotel. When he got out and he saw me, he said I looked like the sands of Arabia run in my veins, and I look like I'm Bedouin. It was really just a lifelong dream to be able to actualize that and touch and look at this person.
It must have been really emotional for your cousin to see you because you look so much like your father.
He said I look exactly like him. Not only like my father, but like the rest of the Al Jasser family. He said when he saw me that there was absolutely no doubt.
And did you talk to your cousin about your quest to find your father?
I did. He said he wasn't sure how to deal with that. He said it would cause a lot of internal issues with the family. There's some other pretty serious internal dynamics, which after hearing those, I understand the decision that was made a lot more now.
What did he say about the younger generations of your family?
Totally different. Totally different. Very open-minded. The difference between the old generation and the new school train of thought that's more accepting and more, it's been raised with more of a Western influence.
So do you feel like you're in the process of being accepted by the younger members of your family?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jared's cousin promises to introduce him to his uncle, but nothing eventuates. The younger generation may be open to change, but Jared senses they're still bound by the old rules of conservative Islam and preserving family honor.
I was hoping to meet my uncle, but that didn't work out. Sometimes I feel frustrated and despondent that maybe they're not sure how to deal with it and they really don't want to because they don't want to cause embarrassment to anybody or rock the boat.
Despite his disappointment, Jared has found connecting with his Arab identity a deeply moving experience.
I've made a lot of progress on the goal. My journey's not over. My journey has just begun. I've met my cousin. Haven't met my uncle or my father yet. I think that's just a matter of time. I'm happy that I came here. It's just a wonderful, life-changing event. I have absolutely found peace. As a matter of fact, a lot of my friends have seen the pictures that I've sent, and they say that I actually look like I'm at peace. So even though I haven't met my father, just even being here, just sitting here in the sky, I feel peace in my heart.
In Guatemala City, Sammy and Mandre have found solace in the local Muslim community.
La verdad que sí, tuvo contacto con la mamá, con Sammy desde chiquito. Y eso es que tal vez le ayuda más adelante si el papá requiere conocer. Ahí va a ser una persona preparada. Y la verdad, un rol del papá no debe tener el hijo.
The director of the Islamic Association, Anwar Qadar, even tried to act as a mediator.
Y de esta época, casi hace 6 años, no respondieron, no querían responder.
Mandre still holds out hope that one day Suleiman may respond to her messages.
I don't want Sammy to grow up having a bad image about his dad. I think that he will get into an age that he can build his own conclusions and have an opinion about his dad.
Me siento un poco bien porque tengo mi familia acá que me quiere, mi abuelo, mi mamá, mi papá, mis tíos. Pero también me siento un poco mal por no poder haber todavía conocido a mi papá. Por eso también me siento un poco mal. Quería, si mi papá va a ver este documental, quería decirle que quisiera conocerlo algún día para poder hablar con él. Ya, solo. Gracias.